Hey guys, welcome to Mount Motor. Today I'm going to be showing you a really cool thing I did with my muffler. I've taken the stock muffler of the Blade's gas scooter engine. Looks something like this, right? Well, I removed this because I thought that it took a lot of power away, because Blades they're one of the companies that really focus on the environment, and they don't put the full performance capacity of the engine into play, right? But I've taken a Chinese muffler, which has a little bit of less junk in it, and I took the exhaust hole and I made it a lot wider. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did that. It was kind of difficult, but I managed to do it. And I think I put a little bit more power into this motor. I feel a lot more pull, a lot more torque. Probably went from 2.5 to 3 or more horses. So if you guys have a Chinese engine lying around and a Tonica engine lying around, and that Tonica engine is on your Blades gas scooter, go ahead and replace that muffler on that Tonica scooter with the Chinese muffler. And if you want, maybe you even should modify it like I have modified mine. I made the escape hole of the exhaust or muffler a lot wider. Okay, I took a hammer, I took the backside of the hammer, and I just stretched out that port right there. So now a lot of exhaust fumes are exiting the chamber a lot faster. Okay, so you're gonna have a faster motion of the piston, which will turn the clutch faster, and then you'll have a little bit more power there. So go ahead and do that if you have those engines lying around. Alright guys, so here's a close-up of what's going on over here. Alright, as you can see that I put a completely different muffler on. It is a Chinese muffler. It's probably about $10 on any scooter parts store. I even have it on our website at mountmotor.com. Just click on one of the links in the scooter parts section and you should be able to find this muffler. I've taken the exhaust and I made it a lot wider. They had a little, let me show you what I have. This is part of the exhaust. This is the little tube that they insert into the muffler, and it should stick out like that, right? I took that out and I made this hole a lot wider. That's not the only thing I did. I went to the port of the exhaust and I took out all this netting that is made to make the engine sound a little bit quieter. Alright guys, so right now I'm going to start her up and you guys can hear the difference in the sound. Alright, if you want to hear the original sound of the motor, go ahead and check out my other videos alright on YouTube and of me starting the scooter, and maybe you can hear the difference between the sound, alright, between the different sounds of the motor. So I'm going to go ahead and pump the primer bulb here, and I'm already going to start pull starting. Alright, it's going to take a little bit longer to pull start it since it's cold, so, and it's going to completely sound different. You'll be surprised. The power is just, yeah, there's a great deal of power over here. When I just started pressing on the throttle, I felt it jerking like crazy. Like I launched out of here when I started that scooter. So it was pretty intense. I mean, the engine is it's running a lot better now. I mean, I feel a great amount of power here. So I recommend changing out the muffler if you have an option. Maybe buy the Chinese one. I have a video on how to remove a gas scooter muffler, so you can go ahead and check that video out, and it'll also tell you how to put a muffler back on. And these Chinese mufflers are built, they have the same layout, okay? The mufflers that are Chinese and Japanese both have the same layout, so they'll both have the same type of installation. So that'll be very easy for you to look up and do, okay? There was one issue I had removing the muffler. Blade supplies all over the mufflers with what they call a heat shield. Alright, it looks something like this. The Chinese motors, they don't have such a huge heat shield. They only have about a heat shield that's only about this high, or this wide, okay, or this tall. They don't have any of this bottom stuff over here. I haven't noticed any abnormal temperatures in the engine. I would have felt a decrease in power because of heat and, you know, a lot of steam or smoke coming out of the motor. None of that has happened, so don't worry about it overheating. This is just meant to secure a second gasket on there. The Chinese heat shield only comes with one gasket, and it has not leaked or anything like that. But the Tonica company wants to be extra secure and extra safe, so that's why they supplied the scooter with an extra large heat shield. All right, so just keep that in mind. If you do want to use the heat shield for the Chinese muffler, you may, but it is extremely difficult to put on the bottom screw of the muffler with this heat shield on. That is why I replaced this heat shield with a smaller one that still gets the job done. Okay? Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you've learned something, and if you have any questions, please comment below or send us a message, and please do not forget to visit our website at www.mountmotor.com. Thanks again.